Hello everyone, this is Drew with Drew Drives at Grubbs Family of Dealerships, and today let's go for a drive in this 2018 Audi Q3 2-liter turbo Premium Plus Quattro. This vehicle has 200 horsepower and 207 pound-feet of torque. Nice little German mini SUV right here, entry-level SUV. I like the steering wheel. You have it's a pretty small screen in this one. This is like the older Audi interiors. You have a backup camera, as you can see right there. So I guess you control it with this little dial. Yeah, this is a pretty outdated screen for 2018. Yeah, this is what a lot of Audis had back then. Put it in navigation. Yeah, it looks like you basically have like a Garmin navigation system in this. Backup camera resolution is okay. Yeah, when it was, now it's like a nice little pre-owned SUV, so all that really doesn't matter. But back when it was new in 2018, I'm sure that was a big deterrent for someone looking at a new Q3, because like back in 2018, brand new, that would not make much sense. And you have the Bose sound system right there. But it's a good looking SUV actually. I like the way it looks. It's a nice and small little SUV. Cool wheels. This is the S-Line. Got the cool Audi daytime running lights. Audis always have had nice daytime running lights. They look really good. Rear seats right here. You have cargo nets behind the driver and passenger front seats. You have the 2-liter turbo and Quattro badge on the back. You have a cargo cover as well. And this has single twin outlet exhaust, not dual outlet. You have heated seats as well, which I have on right now on this cold morning. Let's get this Audi out on the road and see how it drives. You have a sport mode down there too. I am pretty shocked by that infotainment system. It's mind-blowing. It looks like it's from 2008. It literally looks like a Garmin. Like, it looks exactly like a Garmin system. Like how Aston Martin was putting a Garmin in their 2011 cars because they couldn't afford to make their own infotainment at the time, which is crazy, but that's what it reminds me of. I'm not sure how Audi was selling that brand new back in 2018, to be honest with you. But yeah, as I said, now, it is what it is. You know, when you get a car pre-owned for a nice price, most of that stuff really doesn't matter. But when you come across shopping for new cars, it does matter a lot. This is foot to the floor. It starts to pick up a little bit after 40 miles per hour, but until then, it's really sluggish. And also it's a 6-speed automatic. Yeah, this vehicle, yeah, so this Q3, this is like an entry-level SUV, as I said, luxury SUV. Like, you don't get a Q3 if you're like, oh, I want the best Audi has to offer. The entry-level models in most luxury brands are just like, you know, hence the word entry-level. They're not the most luxurious ones. There's really nothing special about them. It's just the fact that if you want the brand name, you want the Audi brand name, you drive an Audi and you want to spend as less as possible, that's what you get the Q3 for. Yeah, it's acceleration is pretty underwhelming. For what it is, I guess it's fine, but yeah, like it's just fine. There's nothing good about it at all. It's just okay. Yeah, handling wise, it's decent. Not much body roll. It is a pretty small SUV, so I'd expect it not to have a lot of body roll. You do have blind spot alert and all that in this Premium Plus. Visibility is pretty good. I do like the fact that it has a panoramic sunroof. That's a nice touch. But as I said, the outside of the car looks really good. It's a good looking car. I do like the way it looks. The interior feels like you're stepping into a car 10 years older, but the exterior doesn't. The interior aged very poorly, the exterior did not. If you're trying to, get into the Audi ownership, want to, you know, have a tight budget, something like this would definitely be a good way to go, which is not a bad thing. It's just a matter of fact. Now let's take a U-turn right here, see how that's like. This is foot to the floor again. I honestly think 0 to 60 is probably like 7 seconds or something, or some more than that. That's what it seems like. I'd have to double check, but that's what it feels like just by hitting the gas. Yeah. That screen is just really throwing me off, for sure. But overall, the drive is, other than the acceleration being pretty slow, the drive is decent, you know? For 200 horsepower, I mean, it has 200 horsepower. Like, that's probably just what 200 horsepower cars drive like, to be honest. But most importantly, the car looks good. If someone who's gonna buy a Q3, pre-owned Q3, just wants a nice looking little car to get around in every day, and this will definitely solve that. It's definitely a nice little car to commute around in every day. And also even with the infotainment being so outdated, you could just grab like one of those phone clips, put it in the AC vent, and put your phone there if you want to look at your Google Maps and music and all that stuff. So at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter all that much to most people. To me, I always like to point out everything I see, because that's the point of, you know, a review and, you know, test driving the car to see what it's like. Plus, like, as a big car enthusiast, I'm very nitpicky on everything. I want everything to work in a certain way, and I'm always going to criticize a car or judge a car based off of what it has and what it doesn't have. And yeah, so you also have a manual mode. Back, and you just go like that. Plus, this shifter looks like what you'd find in most Audis, like in like an S model, it'll say S right here, and an RS model will say RS. And the RS Audis have like the perforated leather with the shift knobs, which is a nice thing. And then if you can click direct access buttons right there if you want to see your Garmin navigation setup, or what it looks like. And then you also have a CD player if you want to use that as well. Use like your cruise control button and everything, and then you can open the sunroof like so. But overall, if you're just looking for a nice little car to drive around in every day, you want to own an Audi, this will definitely be a good car for you. But thank you for watching another video of Drew Drives. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing, and be sure to check out the link to Grubb's Family Dealerships in the description below if you'd like to shop for a wide variety of pre-owned vehicles like this Audi Q3.